Picture this: Manhattan, a shimmering beacon of luxury and real estate dreams. But behind the glittering facades, sometimes things get, well, a little toasty. Our story unfolds in a swanky condo building, home to two unsuspecting residents who were about to learn a very expensive lesson about insurance. The Smiths and the Joneses both owned units in this upscale building. They believed they were adequately insured, blissfully unaware of the impending inferno, both literally and legally. Little did they know this seemingly mundane document would soon become the center of a heated legal battle. So, grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's dive into this legal drama. Remember, this isn't just about the Smiths and the Joneses. It's about you, me, and everyone who's ever blindly trusted an insurance policy without fully understanding the fine print. The Smiths and the Joneses, like many condo owners, had what's called an HO6 policy. Think of it as the insurance equivalent of a Swiss Army knife, designed to cover a range of potential disasters within the confines of your condo walls. It protects your personal belongings, covers liability if someone gets injured in your unit, and even helps with living expenses if your condo becomes uninhabitable. This particular HO6 policy came with a $600,000 coverage limit. That sounds like a lot, right? Enough to replace a few burnt sofas and maybe a slightly singed collection of first edition comic books. But as we'll soon discover, even $600,000 can evaporate surprisingly quickly when faced with the relentless fury of not one, but two separate fires. The Smiths and the Joneses, like many of us, probably didn't pore over every single clause of their policy. They had placed their trust in the insurance company and their agent, believing that in their hour of need, they would be protected. The first fire, a relatively minor kitchen mishap involving a flambe gone wrong, caused some damage to the Smiths' unit. The insurance company, after the usual back and forth and a thorough inspection, covered the damages. The Smiths breathed a sigh of relief, grateful that their insurance had come through. Little did they know, this was just the first act in a much larger drama. A few months later, a second fire, unrelated to the first, erupted in the Joneses' unit. This one was more serious, caused by faulty electrical wiring. The flames spread quickly, causing significant damage to both the Joneses' unit and the Smiths' newly renovated kitchen. This time, however, the insurance company balked. They argued that the two fires were separate occurrences, meaning the Smiths would have to pay a separate deductible for each incident. The Smiths understandably cried foul. The stage was set for a legal showdown. Section 4, two fires, two deductibles, a legal inferno. The Smiths and the Joneses, united in their frustration, decided to sue the insurance company and their agent. Their argument was simple. They had paid for coverage, and the insurance company was unfairly denying their claim. The courtroom became a battleground with lawyers on both sides exchanging legal volleys. The insurance company, however, held firm. They pointed to the policy's fine print, which clearly stated that each fire would be treated as a separate occurrence, each subject to its own deductible. The judge, faced with a mountain of legal documents and the impassioned pleas of both sides, had a difficult decision to make. The court ultimately ruled in favor of the insurance company, citing the clear language of the policy. The case highlighted the importance of not just having insurance, but of understanding the specific terms and conditions of your policy. Section 5. Documentation, the fireproof safe for your insurance. The Smiths and the Joneses, in their lawsuit, also claimed that the agent had misrepresented the policy, assuring them that they were fully covered for any fire-related damage. The agent, however, had a secret weapon-meticulous documentation. Throughout their interactions with the Smiths and the Joneses, the agent had kept detailed records of every conversation, every email, every document exchanged. These records clearly showed that the agent had explained the policy's terms and conditions, including the separate deductible clause, to both parties. This documentation proved crucial in defending against the Smiths and Joneses' claims. The court, reviewing the agent's meticulous records, found no evidence of misrepresentation. This case underscores the vital importance of documentation in insurance. Section 6. Lessons learned. Reading the fine print and keeping records. The saga of the Manhattan condo fires serves as a stark reminder of the importance of understanding your insurance policy. Don't just skim it, read it carefully. Pay attention to the fine print, ask questions, and make sure you understand what you're paying for. Remember, insurance isn't just about paying premiums, it's about understanding the terms of the contract you're entering into. For insurance agents, meticulous record-keeping is essential. Document every interaction with clients, every explanation of policy terms, every piece of advice given. For policyholders, keep copies of your policy, correspondence with your agent, and any other relevant documents. In the world of insurance, knowledge is power. Take the time to understand your policy, ask questions, and keep good records.